Hello, and thank you so much for joining us today. And if you are a small business owner, I can promise you this will be a presentation that will be short and it will be powerful. It will talk to you about how, as a small business owner, you can be more efficient, you can be more effective, and you can run your business more affordably. My name is Timmer Halligan. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm one of the regional managers for LegalShield. I've got a background as a small business owner. I've been a small business owner for the last 16 years. I've owned a tennis academy. I own a consulting firm that helps small business owners. Been doing that for 16 years, like I said, and been helping companies anywhere from a couple $100,000 a year to tens of millions of dollars a year that they're bringing in revenues. And here's what I'll tell you. Big or small, size of revenue doesn't really matter. Small businesses, big businesses have got legal challenges. And here's what I found 16 years ago is that I was using attorneys on a regular basis. I was spending money to have contracts reviewed. I was spending money when I had to get money collected. I was spending money when I had a situation with a vendor and I wasn't getting done what I needed to get accomplished, or they weren't doing what they needed to get accomplished. And I spent that money. But then I was introduced to a company called LegalShield, and I've been working with them for about 16 years now. And really what I've been doing is bringing this small business plan that LegalShield has into the hands of small business owners so they can run their companies more effectively. They can definitely do it more affordably, and they can definitely do it more efficiently. And so what today I'm going to do is talk to you as a small business owner what the LegalShield small business plan can do for you and your business. Let me tell you a little bit about LegalShield. We've been around for about 46 years now. We serve 4.6 million folks all throughout the United States and Canada. Hundreds of thousands of small business owners are covered with our services, and many times their employees are covered with our services as well. But let's talk just a little bit about what we do for you as a small business owner. See, we have found a way to make small business owners, to give small business owners the ability to speak to attorneys, top-rated law firms in their state, well-versed in all areas of business law, without you, the business owner, having to worry about the cost. Let me share with you, we've got over 1,100 attorneys that sit in our law firms. We are the largest provider of legal services in all of North America. Our law firms average 20 plus years of experience in the world of law, and they are there to serve our small business clients, not to bill our small business clients. And here's what our plans are going to do for you. So our plans are encompassed and designed to give small business owners the ability to pick up the phone, call an attorney, have a variety of different services performed for them for one low monthly fee. We cover anywhere from a brand new company with 0 employees all the way up to companies that have got 100 employees. Many of the features of these plans are exactly the same. They just get more enhanced, more offerings as the number of employees goes up. So I'm going to walk you through the way these plans work. For example, let's start with the Small Biz 10. Listen, there are so many small business owners that are out there in this country that have got 1 to 10 employees. Small business owners that are just trying to make a mark in their community, to be able to go out there and do good by people. But guess what? We are all filled with legal situations each and every day. So as a LegalShield small business member, let's say that $39 membership, you see it says up to 2 designated users. That means 2 people from your company can contact your law firm about any of these things that we've got going on. For example, you've got unlimited consultations. You don't have to think about what sort of decisions you're going to make, or what is the decision you're going to make when you've got questions about hiring or firing, or landlord-tenant issues, or city zoning issues, or workman's comp issues, or vendor issues, or situations that you've just got going on with clients, because things happen in life. Unlimited consultations. You can call your law firm in your state on any legal situation whatsoever. You never get a bill. They're also going to give you designated consultations. What are those? Those are specific consultations that you want to have a conversation with your attorney. Maybe it has to do with copyrights, trademarks, securities, patents, antitrust, international law, complex tax issues. You can call them about any of those situations, set up 3 consultations a year. They're also going to write 20 phone letters a year on your behalf, or make 20 phone calls. Here's where I start doing the math. I can't even put the value on the consultations because they're invaluable. But here we can start putting some value to this plan, some tangible value. You know, let's just say to get 20 letters written on your behalf. Maybe you've got a correspondence to something you've received. You've got to get a letter off to a vendor that's not doing what they're supposed to do. You've got to get a letter off to an employee that maybe isn't following all the rules. Wherever you need a letter written, they're going to write 20 a year. Think about it, $200 an hour, that's $4,000 a year worth of letters written on your behalf as part of this $39 membership. They're also going to write 5 debt collection letters a month for you. I had one of my doctor clients call me just last week and said, listen, we started using the debt collection that LegalShield does versus our collection agency. LegalShield's going to draft 5 debt collection letters a month for you. We're not accepting any of the money. We want you to get the money. We want you to be in business. And we realize that a letter from an attorney usually gets those that are going to pay, it gets them to pay. Well, this doctor's had over $6,700 that's been collected simply by letters being written, you know, by our attorneys as part of their plan each and every month. They're also going to review 20 contracts and documents for you each and every month. 20 contracts and documents. We'll use the number at 200 again. And we know that's low. I mean, get an attorney to review a 15-page contract for $200. I don't think you'll find it. But for easy math, we'll use $200. That is $4,000 additional dollars. So you've got $8,000 worth of letters written, contracts reviewed for you. You know, who can tell what the debt collection can bring you, because they're going to write those for you as part of the plan. Unlimited consultations, never again having to make a decision based on Google, but you can make a decision based on what your attorneys tell you, and you don't need to worry about the cost, because here's what usually happens. We worry about the cost at the beginning. We go do our research somewhere where it's really not the most credible maybe. We make a decision based on that, and it ends up costing us in the long run. LegalShield Small Business Plans allows you to have preventative maintenance to be able to run your business. And in the event you ever get sued with this particular plan, you got a 25% discount in any of those additional situations that you've got. Now let's take a look at that Small Biz 50 real quick, because I've got a lot of small business owners that qualify for the Small Business 10, meaning they've got 5, 6, 7 employees, but they want the Small Business 50 because they need more resources. Here you've got up to 3 people that from your business or your office who can be in contact with the law firms. Again, you've got unlimited consultations. This one you get 30 letters a year, 30 phone calls a year written. You get 10 debt collection letters a month written every month, so more debt collection letters written for you. 30 contracts a year. But here's the reason a lot of small business owners, even with 5 to 6 to 7 employees, even 2 or 3 employees, want the Small Business 50, is that you've got 75 hours a year set aside just in case you need it in the event your business is named in a lawsuit. That's $15,000, $16,000 worth of coverage for an extra $50 a month. So that plan comes in at $89 a month, and then you still get 25% off everything else. And then Small Business 100, we enhance the number of letters that we write, the number of debt collection letters that we write, the number of contracts that we review, and that's for employees that have got anywhere between 50 and 100 employees. So you can always go up in the plan, right? A Small Business 50 could have a Small Business 100. A Small Business 10 could have a Small Business 50. But if I got 30 employees, I cannot have a Small Business 10. So whatever plan works and best suits you, that's the one that you want to pick. And here's what I can tell you guys. The LegalShield Small Business Plan. I've been a client of LegalShield for 16 years. I couldn't imagine running my business without it. At the tap of a button, so you've got an app that you're going to download onto your phone, the LegalShield app. You're going to get back to the person that brought you this video and say, listen, I'd like to learn more about this. You're going to have that app downloaded. When you click that button that says call your law firm is going to call you back within just a couple hours. They're going to have those letters written on your behalf within 72 hours, contracts reviewed within 72 hours. Let me tell you, the peace of mind that you have as a small business owner. I was speaking with one of my small business owners this morning. He owns a cabinet company. He said this morning that in front of a group of 20 to 25 people, I cannot imagine running my business without a LegalShield small business membership. Why? Because when I have vendor situations, I call my law firm. When I'm thinking about terminating an employee, I call my law firm. When I'm thinking about adding something to my employee manual, I call my law firm. When I've got somebody who writes me a check that doesn't clear, I call my law firm, and I don't have to worry about what it's going to cost. So I appreciate you guys taking 10 minutes out of your day today to learn about how you can protect and empower your business. Get back to the person that brought you this video. I can promise you, LegalShield will help you run your business more efficiently, more effectively, more affordably. And you can also, when you speak to your representative, ask them how we protect your family and ask them how we protect your employees. I appreciate you listening in today. Everybody have a fantastic day, and bye-bye for now.